Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Reina Creole, and of course, with me is the lovely and amazing retro nerd girl.
Oh,
And of
thank
course, we are back with another watch party. How are you doing, my dear?
I'm doing really good. I'm like reeling back from my last watch party, and so I'm like, yes, let's do it.
Uh yeah, I love doing these. I love doing these with you. So I'm
Uh,
like, oh, this is gonna be great, great. I know it's like back to back watch party, sort of from like one
yes, yes.
to the other. And I'm gonna apologize up front because I have not had dinner yet. So I am going to be noshing on my dinner while watching
Mm,
this movie, of course. And if you're like, well, what movie are you talking about? Well, we are talking about Star Trek Five, The Final Frontier, which I have to say is not my favorite Star Trek movie.
a lot of people say that.
It's not, yeah, it's really not. And some people love the film.
Mhm.
I'm one of those where I could like take it or leave it. It's quite possibly let me switch over here. It is quite possibly the only Star Trek original series film that I really don't have much interest in collecting at all. But I'm willing to check it out and give it another chance and see if my opinion has changed over the years or if it's still the same. So, what about you, Retro Nerd Girl? Have you seen this film before?
I
And
have, and
what do you think of
yeah,
it?
it was one of the ones that I really don't remember very well, but I do remember some funny moments in it, and like not just funny, but hilarious moments. So, um, I know there are maybe some areas where it's supposed to be really serious that I might crack up on. Because yeah, I think this movie is a little bit on the funny side. But I don't remember like disliking it. It just isn't like, one of the best. It didn't have I would say gravitas as much as a lot of the other ones, but it does have a very intriguing subject matter. Dealing
Hmm.
with religion and sort of cultism and all that stuff.
Hmm.
And so I thought it had a very interesting premise. And this is directed by William Shatner. So
Yeah.
it's very, very, very funny. You could see his thumbprint on this very much.
Hmm.
The way he's sort of like the superhero in this. Like he really makes Kirk look like a serious, a big protagonist, like hero.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, look forward to those moments where you're like, "Yeah, this is one of his moments, isn't it?" Just just get the spotlight and shine it right on him. Yeah, I'm really excited to see this again after so many years. I just, remember enjoying it, but it's not, like, my favorite either.
It's kind of like well, it's Star Trek, so I mean, it's
Yeah.
like how bad could it possibly be?
Yes, and so at this point in time, I was saying to myself, it's Star Trek, the same way that you just said that. Sort of like,
Hmm.
I believe, after seeing like maybe the Phantom Menace, I was like, okay, so it's Star Wars. I'll take it. I'll just put that in my back pocket. But I got my favorites. But um, I didn't realize how how dark it was going to get for me as a Star Trek fan.
Well, folks, we're gonna step into the Wayback Machine and watch this film, of
Oh,
course. Now,
yeah.
since this is YouTube, okay, the version that we're going to show you on screen does not have audio. It's in a video format, which we can show you. So that's what we'll do. However, if you have your own physical copy or your digital copy, on what I will show you on screen, you will see the closed captioning, but you will also have the timestamp as well, so you can sync up with where we are in the film. So that way you can kind of know what it is that we're that we're all doing a commentary about, both between Retro Nerd Girl and myself, and of course what you guys observe here in the awesome chat. Because then when it comes to watching these Star Trek movies, you guys have like the absolute best comments.
Oh, yeah.
You guys get your copies already. Let me see who's here in the chat so far. 22 of you here. And if you're watching this on the replay, welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. We've got FKHC 2005 who says hail. Well, hail and hello, hello, hello. Moonbeam says, okay, half an hour. You guys are the early crew here. Love seeing it. Love seeing it. Jerry Venosa, hello, says, I do have a physical copy for the movie. As in fact, I've got the original motion picture collection.
Ooh.
That's wonderful. That is wonderful. That's what I need. Because
Me
I think
too,
I
yeah.
had it. I had like a DVD, has like a DVD copy, like an early DVD copy, but I would love to have, there's something about having the collection
Yeah.
itself with all the extras and the stuff that they put in it, that
Yeah.
makes it so wonderful. Sadako 24 says here and ready. Well, all right, all right, all right. We've got John the Beagle Dad says, I'm ready, had to pull out my Blu-ray.
Wow.
That is all right. It's just so cool when it's like, let's have a watch party. Okay, let me go through and look, find my physical copies. Like I have some of mine, but they're all queued up so I can rip digital copies from them as well. But I'm always circling, going to Walmart and looking for what's on the what's on discount on the Blu-ray. But I had to kind of stop doing that because since now I have a 4K DVD player. Now I want it all in 4K Blu-ray now.
Okay.
It's like, well, it's a good backup because man, who can turn down when there's like 2 for $10, please.
Yeah.
Hey, little mouse, we got you here. We've got Kimberly Ann Hart here. Says, hi, guys. Good seeing you, Kimberly. We have got Baroku who says, hello, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Well, yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Always a good weekend when we get to kick back and watch a Star Trek movie for sure. Start Rat 777 says, Miss Lorena, hugs. Good to see you, my dear. So sweet, so sweet. Love, love, love seeing you. And let's see, we have got Bonzo Kilborn. Do you prefer your Majesty or your Grace? I'm cool with both of those, actually. I am quite cool with both of those.
Nice.
Good to see you here. And let's see. The word is Hurricane Burl. I'm out here in Houston trying to dodge it. Oh my goodness. Please be safe.
Yeah, stay safe.
Please be safe. Since we had Hurricane Ian last year, that hurricane was just insane. I really take hurricane preparedness seriously. So I literally have like LED camping lamps. So I have like emergency lamps. I have emergency like flashlights and a solar powered generator.
Ooh, that's nice.
I was like, wow. I kind of like that because the regular generators use gasoline, which is okay, but I'm just like, I want something where I don't have to depend on that. So found solar powered generators. So got solar powered generators, got a solar collector, and I even have solar powered USB chargers. Like it's got USB A and C, and it's and it's solar
Such a
powered.
smart idea. Yeah, stay safe.
Yeah, definitely stay safe. Hey Charles, how you doing? Good to see
Oh,
you. Good to see you. And let's see, Bella Michelle, Jersey girl.
oh, wow.
Hello.
Hi.
Says hi, girl in chat. Hello. Good to see you. We've got Matthew Marcella, who says happy
Mm,
belated 4th of July and greetings. Bless Miss Lorena and Nerd Girl Watch Party
hi.
fans, ready to blast off once again with the original Enterprise crew where no one
Mm,
has gone before.
yes. The
Yes.
final frontier.
Final Frontier. Otherwise known as the movie that the Star Trek Club really did not want. Like, do we have to show this one?
Yeah.
Hey, Izzo's Place. Good to see you here. Good to see you. And let's see what else is going on. I see you guys here. Let me get through here. Oh, she's in orbit because she has a cool back. She has a cool background.
Yes, I
She
have
is a real
missions that I
cool
need
one.
to go on from far,
Yes,
far away.
very many, very many. And yes, I do. I have a Minnie Mouse backpack. Too many,
Yeah.
too many. I don't want to. I don't even want to talk about that. How many I have? Embarrassed.
Oh,
This
well,
is
she's mentioning it because I just opened up something, a Prezi from Stunt Brat today, and there's a little backpack in there. Look at this.
Ooh.
She's so cute.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
It's
That's
a
so
little
cute.
backpack. You see the thing.
Oh,
So
that
cute.
is too precious.
Ah, thank you,
Which
Stunt
reminds
Brat.
me, I gotta go buy my new mailbox, the ones where I actually see people who know me.
Oh yeah.
I have to go and check. I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait. I
Yay.
love it, but it's so bad. It is bad. Oh, it's definitely not my favorite. Not my
Yeah.
favorite at all. At all. Yes, I have a Yoshi hat courtesy of Chef Nation. He super chatted me the money to get one. So I have it's a
Oh,
hat, it's a Yoshi hat, but it's so cute. It's so cute. So I have
oh,
Yoshi right
so
there.
cute. Yeah.
Yeah. So cute. I love it.
Oh,
He's Geek First says, good evening, ladies. Well, hello, and
so good
welcome.
to see you.
Welcome. And I love what Izzo's Place says. After seeing it in the theater, the first words out of my grandmother's mouth was William Shatner should not be allowed to write his own name.
Oh gosh.
It was bad.
Yeah.
But we're giving it the MST3K treatment, so
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be all right. Hey,
Good
Chef
to see
Nation.
you
Good
again.
evening, beautiful people. And little Chef was just talking about you with my Yoshi hat. The gear that they have at the Epic Universe preview shop is just
Mm.
it's insane. It's just the Super Nintendo World gear that they have.
Oh wow.
That stuff goes the fastest because people are like trying to get their hands on everything from that collection. And the other one is the Dark Universe
Hmm.
collection as well. They don't quite have
Oh,
everything
you mean like the
yet.
monsters and stuff like that?
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
for the
I'm
Epic
down.
Universe park that's coming. They have a glow in the dark blanket. I need that in.
Ah,
I need that in my life so
wow.
much. Hey, the Major, we see you. And Moonbeam says barbecue chicken, Brussels sprouts, and yams.
Mm,
Oh, it's so delicious.
yeah.
I have I have spaghetti, whole wheat spaghetti with homemade Italian
Mm.
sausage sauce, and I have some take home and bake Italian bread that I got from Aldi.
Oh, that sounds nice.
I can't wait. I can't wait. So y'all are gonna see me eating in between here. Oh, let's see. I think we got it in here. I think this is I can't see the first part, but I see Dyer says great movie. I'm pretty sure there's some folks out there who love this love this movie. It's gonna be interesting checking this out. So think I think we said hi to everyone. I think so. Yes, Brogu, please, 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 please,
Mm,
please
yeah.
do be careful. Yeah, I'm gonna just go back. I'm gonna have to go to my oh my gosh, to my mailbox. Today it's just like doing stuff, doing stuff, doing stuff. I need coffee for this one.
Oh gosh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Yoshi's the one where I don't go out of my way to pick him, but I'm not upset if I do pick him. You know, he's just so cute. He's so cute. I love him. Guys, this is better than any of the new. You're not wrong.
Ooh.
You're really not wrong
Okay.
on that. It's Dan. It's like bad Star Trek, original series Star Trek. Really not so bad. Really not so bad. Hey, Barry on. The scene with McCoy
Oh,
and his dad is worth seeing the movie for, in my humble
yeah, that
opinion.
was the one moment that really that actually sticks with you,
Mm-hmm.
isn't it? I mean, and then it's sort of like his seduction. There was two parts to the scene: his seduction, and then also, um, the undoing of that
Mm-hmm. And
is really
Sadako
nice.
20. Oh, I'm sorry, my dear. I didn't mean to interrupt
Oh
you.
no, no, no! Oh, I was done
And
anyway.
Sadako 24 says James Doohan's biography describes how much he hated doing this film, particularly the bit where he has to bang his head on a bulkhead, take 43. Yeah, this was not a favorite film of most of the original cast. I think both George Takei and also Nichelle Nichols in their autobiographies mentioned that they definitely preferred Leonard Nimoy as a director
Yeah,
over William Shatner. It seemed like with William Shatner, it was all about him, but with Leonard Nimoy, it was all about the actors themselves
yeah,
and getting the best out of them for the parts that they had in the film. So he was much more, I would say, more selfless about
mhm,
it
mhm.
than Shatner, but
Yeah.
that's what they said. And I think on in subsequent Star Trek conventions, fans made it known that Leonard Nimoy was their favorite
Ay,
director.
ay, ay.
And well, you know, he didn't take that. Shatner didn't take that so well, but it's all right. It's all right. Okay, well, folks, we are going to go ahead and get started. We will be watching Star Trek: The Final Frontier. This is in a version that you guys can see that YouTube will let us show you. So let's see. Are we all queued and ready? You got your copy already,
Yes,
Retro Nerd
indeed.
Girl?
Yep, I'm all
Okay.
ready.
All right. Well, let's go. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on.
Okay, yeah, the stream is still I mean, the chat is still going, so that's a good sign.
Okay. So I just stopped playing it. Dang it. Guess it said not today. Let's see if it comes back up. You guys let me know if it's you guys let me know if it comes back up.
Yeah, I have my auxiliary computer over here. helps me.
Okay, yeah, it says stream suspended for
So,
policy violations. Daggone it.
no.
Okay. Okay, well, it said suspended.
Well, what you could do is create keep this here in another, um, window, create another stream, and then to put the link for that other stream right in the chat, and then people will be able to just jump over there. 'Cause I think that might be a way.
Okay. Okay. All right, guys. Well, let's see. So that's what I'll do. What I'll do is, did you say put the link in the chat?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. So let me put the link for the new stream in the chat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys. All right. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna end this one. I'm gonna spawn another one. Okay. And I'll put the link for the new stream in the chat for this one. Okay. So do not close the chat window. Okay. I'm gonna put this link for the new stream in this chat window. Okay. And yeah, because I don't think YouTube's probably bringing me back. Let's see, because it says it's suspended, but that's weird.
Let me
Okay.
type that in the chat because I don't think they can hear you. You see. Um,
Oh, you guys can't hear me? Oh, oh, wait a minute.
oh, you did it. Okay. Oh, it's back.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's back.
It is back.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm okay. It's back. Okay. I'm gonna do something. Let's see.
Thank you
Uh,
everybody for sticking with us. We're still
yes.
in the chat.
I was hoping that was gonna go back up. So what? Let me let me do something really, really, really quick here. I probably should have gone with my first instinct. Okay. All right. Try
Sure.
one more thing.
So Jacob says Spock just produced a marshmallow.
It said we're not watching this crap. We don't want anybody to watch this at all. Okay. All right.
It
Let me back up a little bit. Let me try it again. I've masked it somewhat. Let me do this. And let me see. Full screen. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Do I need to send in my stuffed double? All right, here. Let's try this again. Okay. All right.
Oh, okay.
So this should
That should work.
this should do it. This should work. That should do it. Okay, so we're at 3 minutes. 3 minutes 33. No, we're not. Oh, okay. Wow, I really
Do you
went
want
way far back. Hold on one second. Where are we? I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, I was gonna say, where are we starting? Are we, continuing on where we're at on this, or are we
Um,
gonna start
we're
over
gonna
fresh?
continue on where we are
Okay, so
with this. So
let
I'm
me
I'm
see.
gonna move it back to, let's see. I'm gonna say 15 minutes and 21 seconds.
Okay, hold on, let me see.
That is where Mr. Scott gets back on the
So
Enterprise.
15 minutes and 20.
Yeah, like 15. like 15:21. Well, why don't we just say 15 minutes even?
Okay.
So we'll say 15 minutes even. Let's pull that back a little bit. And
Okay.
all right.
Let me know when you're ready to.
Okay. All right. So here we go. So I just hit the button on the so now we're at 15:12, 15:13. They really don't want people seeing this, do they? I did the same thing as I did last time.
Yeah. Let me see. For some
Maybe
reason,
not.
I'm 15:44. For some reason, I'm not syncing up. Like,
You know what? My sister's probably calling me because the stream went down.
it's like, what happened?
I forgot about that. Sometimes she'll do that. She's like, "What happened? What happened? What happened to the stream? What happened?" But yeah, I had this happen one time when I way before when I first started streaming,
Hmm.
and I was streaming the Red Wedding
Oh,
from Game of Thrones. Yeah.
what an epic scene.
So
We
so
got
yeah, so we should be good.
the terrible red alert again.
Mm-hmm.
Red,
That's so
red. It
sad.
sounds like red rum, like from The Shining. Red rum.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
Oh, man.
You're absolutely right.
Why did they do that? Come on, this is, like, crazy. Sorry, I don't mean to be too critical about this movie, but there's so many problems.
There really is.
Yeah. I think the one thing that's really the most, like, I think interesting and, like, is that, the main villain,
Mm-hmm.
they just kept the camera on him.
Okay. Yeah, you can let folks know we're back.
Yes.
What I did last week, apparently, YouTube said, I don't think so.
They were like, "Shit, they're getting away with something here."
No, you can't do it that one. Oh,
They're
well,
enjoying it too in the chat? No way. No way.
we're gonna mess with you. I will say this is one thing that I like about running this from my video editing
Mhm.
equipment because there's no way that I could have changed and upload on the fly.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh no, Southern beans. I'm like, what kind of beans? Because if they're black eyed peas, you can keep them.
Oh, I hate black eyed peas. Ugh,
They have the worst like aftertaste. I can't stand
mm-mm.
them.
Like black eyed peas, okra,
Mm-hmm.
slimy okra, and, not that big a fan of, the greens either, but, like, they're, like, so super tough.
Bourbon and beans. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I like that.
Yeah?
Usually barbecue beans, which is probably what he's talking about.
Mm-mm.
Like
Okay.
a dash of bourbon in it for flavoring.
The best way to have beans is when it's on a hot dog, I think, if you're gonna have hot dogs.
I'll allow that.
You don't like
I
beans
will.
on hot dogs?
Oh no, I said I would allow that
Oh, you
barbecue
allow that.
beans on a hot
Oh,
dog.
yeah,
I
yeah,
would.
yeah.
And
Yes.
okra. Sorry, okra needs to be fried,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
or it needs to be mixed with tomatoes to cut the slime off.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just avoid it like the plague.
I told my grandma, I said, "Why are we eating vegetables with snot on them?"
Ew. Yeah, nah, nah.
So gross. I wonder if this was a movie that no one asked for, but Shatner convinced people to make so he could direct. I'm just saying, because if I look at this in the grand scheme of all the
Yeah.
movies, like the first one, I can forgive because that was just straight up 70s.
Mhm, mhm.
I'm like, I can forgive that. That's time in a bottle.
Yeah.
But it's like out of all six films, this one seems the most out of place. Baked beans and bourbon. Mm.
Yeah, that'll put some hair on your chest, I think.
He's gonna toast a marshmallow.
That's a huge marshmallow.
Y'all not gonna make no s'mores.
I
Come
know,
on
that's
now.
what you do. I don't think I've ever had just the marshmallow toasted.
Mm,
You gotta put the chocolate bar and the whole 9. You
and
gotta do
the
something.
granola bars. I used to like set the marshmallow on fire, and you blow it out, and it's like
Mhm.
super gooey.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. It gets all stuck in your teeth. It's great. And then, well, what you some graham crackers are like the perfect density.
Hmm.
Ah, they're so good. But you could use any cookie and it'll be great.
Are we singing "Row, row, row your boat"?
Yeah. I mean, as far as interesting, this is
Hmm.
not, right? For like,
No,
whoever asked for, like, the Star Trek crew to be playing, camping and singing, campfire songs? I don't think so.
it just doesn't. I don't know. It just doesn't really seem right. Yes, that is a Southern thing. I think it would have been better just seeing them all go to that strip club, honestly.
I think you're right. I think you're right. This would be much better to
Like
see
in
how,
Next Gen, let's
yeah.
all go to Riza.
I would, just to see what Spock thinks of the cat lady.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
Always catch.
they went full in on this scene. It's like 5 minutes long.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. It's all Shatner, not Kirk. You know, I could see Kirk like going to the, well, they didn't show the holodeck, but since he loves collecting things and like books, and I think it's something different like that.
Okay, finally some action. God.
Hmm.
Okay, Klingon.
Yeah.
Old school.
Yeah, there we go. We got some Klingon energy.
And that's right. Somebody inserted some testosterone in the building.
Yeah. Because oh my
I like
gosh,
it. He's
this looks like the worst video game ever.
I know. Oh man.
Your fresh is so bad.
So they're just destroying just random items in the
In other words, he's sick of shooting space trash
no,
and
here.
wants something better.
Yeah.
Because he was not living his best life.
This is the equivalent of Ariel's song. Wanting sorry. I'm sorry.
He wants to be where the Federation is.
Yes. I want to see what the Federation is.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been hilarious.
I know.
Going forward. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
They should have went full. They should have went full musical with this. That would have been really cool. That would have been interesting, at least.
Yeah. Because this, I'm like, why are we watching? I'm just like, what did y'all do to Kurt? That's kind of like what I'm thinking looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that ever happens again where the scream gets suspended, this wait takes a while for YouTube to figure out, we stop doing this and then it'll pop back on.
Yeah, I have a friend that does streams all the time and he gets the same thing happen. It's like a few minutes later it'll pop back on.
Oh Lord, don't talk about that new track musical. I'm so glad I don't watch it.
And the special effects here, they are very basic, but they definitely do, you can see outlines of stuff and
they work for for like the most part.
Yeah. Well, they usually, for a lot of the movies, they use ILM, and they didn't use ILM for this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wonder why. I wonder if ILM was just too busy to take them.
It's awesome. What's this? They have some people like manually bring over the steps. What's going on here? I've never seen that before.
Yes, that's new now. Isn't it like when you go to some of those airports where they don't have a proper jetway?
Yeah.
And they have to haul the stairs. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Oh, what?
I think ILM was preoccupied with Indiana Jones or something. Because by now, I think ILM was really starting to get like more work than they could handle at a time.
Yeah. Well, they do excellent work, so.
Oh, yeah. This is like when you get a new computer, you gotta figure it out. And he's got a t-shirt that says, "Don't go climb a rock." Okay. Not that I need the Enterprise. I need Jim Kirk.
Oh.
And you know Scotty's serious.
Scotty's great. I'm a little bit behind, I suppose. Let me see if I can push things up a little bit.
Female Klingon is Spice Williams Crosby. She married Bryn Crosby's grandson. I met Spice Williams. Oh my gosh, I like fangirled out when I got to meet her at a convention like years ago.
Sorry, 152.
Dang, you can't even do a Captain Love. Hmm.
I think I'm caught up with. Yeah, I think I'm close.
Hmm. And that's pretty easy to do.
The Galactic Army of Light. Are you there yet?
Yeah, I'm just like, is that supposed to be sinister?
I'm like,
That's like saying we got kidnapped by some Tibetan monks.
yeah. Oh, Spock knows this person. Oh. Oh.
Here's my thing. I'm kind of waiting for him to say it. Excuse me, for him to say it. It's just like, was this really necessary? Was this connection really necessary? Oh wow, Stuntrat does so much stuff. Oh man,
What did somebody say? I did for Red Sonja at the. Oh yeah. That's right. Ah,
they said they
the
wanted
video.
a Red Sonja, not another Conan. Wow.
Okay.
Oh, that would be insane.
Mm.
They surrender themselves to the galactic army of light. That must be Disney and their leaders. Hmm.
Yeah,
True.
see, if they did like Galactic Army of Devastating Light, maybe.
Hmm. You never expect the Klingon position.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. Every time I hear Paradise City, I keep hearing Guns N' Roses.
Well, it's so funny when you said that, the dancer was dancing sort of like, did that, like, little dance like that. I was like, "Hmm, interesting." So they can't
Shuttles.
be
Hmm.
oh, these guys are dead.
Hmm.
The new equivalent of the red
Yep.
shirts.
That is going to be quite the body count.
Yeah. Yeah, these effects are very interesting. I like it though. I'm
Oh
a
wow.
uh, violation. You're in violation.
Violation. Nuclear whistles.
Oh man. That's it. You were in violation.
Walter Koenig has the best line or best justification for seeing him at a convention. It says, "Come see me before I die."
Nice.
Hmm.
He's so interesting, this guy. They're already there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is this the fan dance? Is she naked? It's the fan dance. Chef Nature said, "Get a girl."
Oh man. They're like running.
Said, "Get a girl. Wait for me." Nobody's thinking, why is this chick out here dancing? Nice. Again, I want to know what was Shatner thinking. I'm not mad at him. I'm just saying. I'm like, Oh, she definitely did. She looked great. She
Oh, yeah, she looks fantastic.
looked awesome.
Mhm.
Yes, I know. Like that line from Aaron Brockovich where I forget the one guy says, "What makes you think these guys are gonna go listen to you?" She said, "They're called boobs, Ed." Meanwhile, back at the strip club,
Go, Sulu. It's, like, really pissed off.
I was thinking, why all the horses? And I remember William Shatner has this like horse charity.
Oh.
So like horses are his thing. Man, Spock can talk to horses.
Why are these guys, like, with all of, if he didn't want bloodshed, why did he give all of his guys guns with ammo in it?
Good question. Yeah, those rifles don't. Yeah, they sure don't. hmm
Whoa!
Oh goodness!
Chitara. It's Chitara. Oh, man.
Does he owe us this stripper money? I'm saying.
Did she kill her? I mean, she's just laying down in the water like this.
Hmm. Question. Space horses.
And now he's gonna seduce these 3, and get them on their side. Mm.
hmm
Oh, some of the background aliens look really rough.
Yeah.
It just looks like they put a mask on them and we're like,
hmm
"Yep, you're ready to go. Get out there." Ay, ay, ay.
Which is a shame because Star Trek was always known for having very intricate makeup for
Yeah,
their alien. Because man, even the Klingons look busted in this one.
yeah.
Not as bad as the ones in Kurtzman Trek, but it's like, they don't look so good. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look horrible.
Uh-oh.
Of course he did to get your shit.
A second chance to join him. Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm so bored.
Yeah. It's it's interesting. It's not like,
It's like the story isn't as
robust. Mhm.
yes, not like we're anxious to find out how it ends.
'Cause you could kind of anticipate a lot of this stuff, you know?
Like on page saying, oh, you can always use more Klingons.
Yeah,
That's why I
Klingons
like
are
the undiscovered country so much. I like Klingons.
like, Klingons are fun.
Mondo says, I'm liking this movie so far. You guys are
Okay.
crazy.
Oh, for real? I don't hate it. I'm like,
It's just kind of like, now,
waiting for the,
can y'all speed it
signal.
up
Yeah.
or do something?
This is still classic, like, it's got the framework of classic Star Wars, so
Yeah.
the classic Star Wars characters, and this guy is interesting, like, I need more detail on him.
It's like the I don't know. It almost feels like the script isn't like it's not done.
Yeah, it just needs a little more, okay, this is interesting, you know? Like, they're in a dangerous situation, with
Hmm.
I'm sure he's working an angle.
I do want more Klingon. Yes, they do. Klingons always pick up the pace. Hey, Nita
Okay.
says, I love macho Klingons. Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah.
The Klingons.
I think that's what it is. Not much plot gluing it together. It's, I don't.
Oh, boy.
This looks like the 16-bit video game. Yes. There's a Klingon bird of prey coming out of cloaking.
Oh, boy.
Punch it.
Get in there. Ooh,
Well,
yum.
If anybody was gonna land you, it would be Sulu.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
Nope, did it. That was pretty slick. That was slick.
Yeah. Dang.
Oh yeah, y'all smoking.
Oh, no. Hope everybody's okay.
I hope so. It's not like they were wearing seatbelts
Mm-mm.
or anything. I was like, why?
He doesn't exactly say, like, I think it would have been really much better if he had said, we need to go here because of a good reason. Right? Like that, even if it's a fib, that would make it much easier for them to comply. It's just sort of like,
Yeah.
whoa, oh, he's like crazy strong. Um,
It's, I
it
told
just
you.
feels, ooh, who is that?
I don't feel like it's like I'm not really buying into your motivation.
Yeah, I think he's about to go. Oh boy.
Yeah, Kurt doesn't know.
Yeah. Darn.
Really? Lawrence Luckinville, the actor who portrays Cybok, is married to Lucille Ball's daughter, who's the
Oh.
Arnaz in real life, and their son, Thad Luckinville, is an actor as well. I did not know that.
I
Very
didn't know
cool
that either.
trivia.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I've seen her in interviews before. I was always fascinated how she would talk about like the life that she had with, her with her mother, with like Lucille Ball and
Oh,
Desi
yeah, yeah.
Arnaz.
Yeah, yeah. There's something going on with Spock and him, and I want the answers or at least something close to,
Yeah,
like,
it's so ambiguous, and it's ambiguous without, I want to say, without like enough breadcrumbs to kind of
keep you going, like, keep you crunchy,
exactly,
like,
like if we'd seen a flashback or something.
yeah. Oh, he's about to reach inside their brains. It must be like a form of I forgot the rest of this. It's been so long. Must be like a version of the Vulcan mind meld.
Hmm.
That's what we want to
You
know.
ordered me. Yeah, and you ordered me to kill your brother. Cybok is also a son of Sarah. Can you use your brother, brother?
Forgot.
See, and that's the thing. It's
There he is.
and this is 'cause I'm kind of like, was it really okay, so here's the thing, I'm just like, why did they feel the need to bring that in?
But also, why keep it a secret for so long? When he saw him, he
Exactly.
could have just said, "That's my brother." Boom.
Mhm.
Not, "I think I saw somebody, I think it's somebody."
Yeah, it's
Like,
"Oh, sorry, guys."
when you see your brother or your sister, you're like, "Hey, that's my brother. That's my sister."
Mhm.
So this is the odd part. I think, yeah, you all the flags should be up for everybody,
Yeah.
sadly. Uh-oh, he started to get into their brains already.
Yeah. Yeah, double filters and smaller, which is I think we did this last time with the layout. Hello, Endor, and welcome, welcome, welcome,
Mhm.
welcome. That's true. If your brother's a terrorist criminal, it might not be so easy to tell everybody.
Oh, oh,
It's like
yeah,
letting
good
people
point.
know, yeah, I have a sibling who runs the biggest drug cartel.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, you're so right. Great point.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah, y'all ain't getting out of there. It's a new brick. It's escape proof. How do you know? Designers tested it. Really? What did they use? Spot? Mm-hmm.
All this is happening while they were, in Lightspeed. Cool.
Mm-hmm. It's like my brain screaming, why do we care? It's like with the voyage home. It's like you knew Earth was in trouble
Mhm.
and you knew what they needed to go and do. But maybe it's the lack of urgency, I guess.
Yeah.
Shaka who?
Shakari. You only needed to say that, and Kirk would probably be in like, "Oh, yeah." Like,
Mhm.
it is a little vague. I'm picking up the same thing too.
Low bag.
Oh, man.
I really think this movie needs more cowbell.
Yes.
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Sadako24 says Leonard Nimoy told Shatner that was the problem. You can't base a film on finding God because you can't really depict a deity, and so the audience is going to have to be left feeling cheated.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Well, you see the cutout that they made for the explosion? Oh, man. You see how they just cut it out? It's really
Mm-hmm.
funny. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, it's too, unless there was like, "Oh, we're going to save lives," or there was a situation where people were in danger and
Mm-hmm.
they were gonna save people, and the only way to do it was through this shockery thing,
Yeah.
or, another oh boy,
Yeah, that hurt, man.
it was
Yeah, that hurt. Ugh, poor Scotty.
I know,
Yeah, I agree. It's like there isn't
of course, Spock comes
where's
up
the
with this
tension?
brilliant idea. Yeah.
Yeah, like you were saying, if it was someone, they were died or they were hurt or something was in trouble or you saw some kind of revelation that he had, and the parts just, I guess it feels so esoteric is
Mhm.
maybe what it is. So much climbing in this movie. Why are we
Wow.
climbing so much? Oh, he got his rocket shoes.
Oh boy. Actually, this is funny.
I do like this. I do like that.
It's hilarious.
But before,
Oh, man.
folks are watching Star Trek Five: The Final Frontier.
Mhm.
We're about 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 19 seconds. Oh, I remember those elevators in the World Trade Center.
Oh,
They would
wow.
go so fast. It's like my ears would pop. It was crazy. Yeah, Cybok isn't quite as villainous or sinister enough to make that a thrilling idea, but the makers feared if he were, he'd be too similar to Khan. Yeah. In a way, that's kind of like why I asked the question. It's just like, compared to all the other ones, this one seems very out of place.
Mhm.
Mm. Sidewalk also isn't very, this is just me. I don't feel that he's charismatic enough. It's just,
I think it is the script that he's saying some interesting things, but also
mhm,
and he's doing a lot as far as, like, being expressive, but it's just not what is the urgency? Why should we care?
exactly. Like, what is there, is there a clock that he's up
A
against?
doomsday clock, right? It
Right.
needs it needs that tension of, like, emergency life and death.
Mhm. I need to go into the Great Barrier. Why? Even
Mhm.
if it's just in his head.
Yeah.
It has to be done. Why not? Everything's just gonna fall apart, world be destroyed,
Mhm.
and just something. I think the it's like the rising action isn't going through those mini cycles of like conflict and resolution building up to the major conflict. It's just seems really slow. Hey, hey, Ron, Father Bradley's fun. I'm literally falling asleep now, but I wanted to come in and say hi real quick. Well, thank you.
Aw.
Thank you for saying hi. Yeah, we're watching Star Trek 5, which is definitely not the most exciting. It's
They have some funny moments, the camping, the
yeah, the rocket boot scene, that
yeah,
was funny.
yeah, that was cute, and it's like a payoff from earlier, so that was actually really good. Oh boy. Ooh, don't let him do it to you.
Mm-mm. Yeah, that mm-mm. Is this when he went back in the memory where he couldn't save his father?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's starting to happen. I love this performance.
This part I do remember,
Yeah, yeah,
and I
excellent.
really liked it mainly because of DeForest Kelley's
Oh, his
um,
acting is on.
acting.
It's like, oh my god, don't do this to me. Like there's desperation in his voice. It's urgent.
Mhm. Actor plays McCoy's father is a veteran actor who was on Archie Bunker's Place and in The Rifleman. Bill Quinn, very good actor. Yeah, absolutely. This is why I remember if there's always a good thing you can find in any bad movie, this was the best.
Mm.
Oh yeah, we did. We saw Wrath of Khan. That's still my favorite.
Wrath of Khan. When I first saw that when I was a kid, I was like, it scared me a little because I was like, when they killed um, Kirk's son, I was like, oh no. I was in tears and I had to turn it off.
It's like the motion picture was so boring. I fell asleep on that. I was just like, I don't know why my dad rented this boring ass movie.
Oh,
And
the
then
first one?
after Khan came out, I'm like, this is awesome.
Con! That's my favorite part.
Oh, isn't it great?
Yeah.
Oh, and he's just like,
Aw.
yeah, this was so, I mean, this scene was so good.
Look at how he's, like, physically, like, imposing on him.
I won't disagree, Bonzo. This part was,
Oh, he's gonna work on it now, he's gonna work on Spock.
yeah. This is where basically saw his own birth and like his father basically said he looks so human.
See, if that happened to me, I'd be like, "Oh my god, this is my birth. Oh my god." And he's like, "Yes, you're
Like,
by witnessing my birth."
he's just so matter of factly with
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Aw.
He looks so human.
He looks so much like that,
Yeah, he was. Because it's true. It did seem like he resented his human side. What's worse, this movie or the Acolyte? Oh, the Acolyte. Shoot. I mean,
yeah.
at least this is still, with all of its flaws, it's still true to Star Trek.
Mhm.
I mean, you have to remember original series had shows like Spock's Brain.
Mm.
Yeah, just some really bad. Terrence Howard remembers this movie.
Oh gosh.
Oh well, I guess he has his reason. Or the hippie on the way to Eden. Yeah.
Yes.
Need my pain. Like I need my pain.
Yeah.
Oh well, who shipped? Oh well, okay. Got his terrorist.
Oh. JT Kirk is like, "Yeah, see?"
Like you tell him, Spot.
Man.
Thank you so much, Izzo's Place, for gifting those 10
Oh,
Reina Creole
wow.
memberships. Thank you so very much. That's so generous. I love it when you guys just share the love with everyone.
Mm.
Because all members, tomorrow at 2 p.m., we are going to be watching Axel F. Yes, the new
Wow.
Beverly Hills Cop 4 movie that dropped on Netflix. We're going to be watching that. So make sure you check the community page on my channel. I have the post there with the StreamYard webinar link. It's going to be so much fun. Thank you again, Izzo. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome for the community.
Yeah, yeah, I love this community. You guys are so fabulous.
So he spoke about
And
a
her wondering what's up with this. At least like MST3K style, we can find stuff we love and stuff to clown at the same, at the same.
yeah.
But yeah, this is one that I had to suffer through.
Um, they finally did talk about seeing a vision. And I wish they had showed us the vision so we could understand what it was that was so glorious
Mhm.
about it that he
Or
had to
even
risk everybody's life.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like you have to give us these little things to keep us engaged, to keep us, how would I say, the answer the question, why should I keep watching?
Mm.
To boldly go where no man has gone
Nice.
before.
See, I thought they were gonna mention that as a motivation, like, "Join us because this is part of the the credo for
Hmm.
for the show itself."
Hmm. Oh, wow. That's one of the things that I like about the movie novelizations. You'll get like this additional, backstory with the novelizations for
Mm,
films.
yeah. They go into further detail.
Hmm.
That's what's missing here is more detail and at a quicker pace.
Yeah.
Um, see, that's what he should have told him, like, immediately,
Hmm.
because that would have been like, "Oh, yeah, of course we're going into the barrier because we gotta know."
Hey, Brogu. Enjoy the rest of your weekend as
Oh,
well.
yeah, take care.
Mm. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, and continue to be safe.
Hmm. Now, wasn't it in Star Trek that they would use the shuttle if it was too unstable to transport
Yes,
people to the surface? Okay.
exactly. Yes, yes, yes.
Mm.
Mm. Jesus took
So
the
who
wheel.
is?
Oh, man.
It's like, what's going on here?
Yeah, these poor effects, man. Oof. They were looking rough. Right, gotta bring a weapon. No, no, you don't need to bring a weapon.
I'm just like, how you gonna make it obvious you were going for a phaser?
I know you gotta sneak that sucker.
Oh, it's like here's my gun rack, Is that the shuttle Copernicus?
Think so.
I'm just looking at what's written on the side. It's curious. Yeah, well, everybody go. Yep, Copernicus.
Hmm.
Copernicus, who
This is definitely not necessary.
Copernicus, who was an astronomer,
Hmm.
the sun being at the center of the universe instead of the Earth. I knew that name, Copernicus. Okay, so we're looking at all this purple stuff.
I know. This is where it's like dragged out a little bit.
Yeah.
We didn't need to see quite all of it.
Mm-mm. We didn't need to see you scaling the rod.
And if so, like for a few moments and then
Scotty busy right now. Scotty
he's
got to
supposed to
fix
be.
the shit.
Yeah. He's gotta get the transporter working.
Mm-hmm. Shoot, that's like having the warp drive down.
Mm.
We're kind of just all looking, scanning around and looking. Yeah, I have no
Ooh,
problem with learning to smell the roses, but it's like you have to give us a motivation to keep watching to make
yeah.
us want to stop and do that because
Yeah,
the
like
previous film was very good at that.
mhm. 'Cause that's the problem with, that scene is, like, everybody's looking at what? What are they looking at? Because it's just like an open, like, practically desert with a few rocks, that's it.
Hmm.
But they aren't paying attention to their readings, and it says that
Yeah,
there's a Romulan not a Romulan, but
I want to. I want to say that like 2001 was very good at doing that
oh, yeah, yeah.
with the pacing.
Yeah.
And they gave us like a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, but you still were just like hanging on. You're like, I gotta find out what happened.
Yeah. It's intriguing.
That's kind of like when people are like, oh, you need to be able to stay and watch like 2 and 3 hour movies. It's like, well, you have to give people a motivation to truly be invested and watch. Uh-oh. What's that about?
Oh, boy.
We
Oh, boy.
gonna have something happen? Well, for a minute, I thought that was a sandworm or something.
Like, "Yes! Doing this in the house."
Action!
Oh, man.
Yes, it was. Very much was. I can't wait to watch First Contact again. Great film. I did like First Contact. I did not like Generations, but I did like First Contact.
Oh, First Contact, I liked it. I mean, there were some
I'd
moments I had
definitely be
questions,
up
but
for First Contact watch along. Yeah, I'll consider it because I didn't like Generations.
I love Generations. It's a guilty pleasure for me. I know it's not a
Oh,
great
that's
movie, but
okay.
I love it though. I love it. I mean, they should not though. They committed the biggest sin of like killing off Kirk the way they
Yeah,
did though.
didn't like that.
And I know that's why a lot of people hate that movie, but and they're right. They're within all of their rights to hate it for that.
Mhm. I think for me, I wanted that in a way to solely be a next gen film.
Hmm.
I was like I because with the next gen series premiere, you saw that handoff between the older generation and the next one because you had DeForest Kelly
Yes.
who was in it. And I really liked that.
Yeah.
What we got, y'all?
Okay. It took a little time.
Look, it's like, what's up? Now he looks like the Wizard of Oz.
I know, right?
Yeah, Farmer Hoggett is Zephram Cochrane. I don't think I like this. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Good question. Exactly. What question? Because something ain't right.
Yes.
Yeah, something ain't right.
Gotta do a lot more than that to get.
Angry.
Oh, they're starting to have some.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
Shoot.
Oh
You'd be
no,
like a
y'all need to
burning
run.
bush or
I'd have
something.
ran right then.
Or
Like, okay, let's get out of here, guys.
mm-hmm. Okay.
This is like the most exciting.
Mm-hmm. Who says Shakari? What the heck is that?
Ah!
Exactly.
Oh boy. Come on, guys. Turn around. Book out of there.
Like I'm going. Some alien entity.
So he looks so crushed.
Where's the whales when you need?
I know, we need the whales.
The whales will solve all of this. So basically, Cybok used the equivalent of an interstellar Ouija board.
Mm.
Those movies never end well. Kind of like with the horror movie where they think that they're communicating with the spirit of a deceased loved one, and it turns out that's not who they're talking to.
Oh, run, guys.
Hide, y'all, hide.
Run.
Come on, let's run. He wants to be one with the alien entity. Let him.
What if you released it?
It was Bob Iger. I was about to say, I thought it was the Borg. Dude, I feel you. I'm feeling the same right now, actually.
And then we've got the Klingon ship that's cloaked,
Mm-hmm. Bird of
uncloaked.
prey.
Yeah, that's cloaked right now. I told you guys to run like ages ago.
Yep. See, y'all should have listened to Retro Nerd
You should
Girl.
listen to
That
me.
maybe Cybok would have still been alive. Shoot.
The thing is, in prison there, it can't go anywhere. But what are you waiting for? Oh boy.
Hmm.
Oh, so it's now a free spirit. Ah, you guys, release the Kraken. Oh. McCoy. Oh no. Oh. I love now
Apex was a.
this is good. This is good.
Yeah.
The tension's back, baby.
Right, done. Loose the Kraken.
I hope.
Oh, on screen. Because you know he was tired of shooting space trash.
Yes.
He wanted to make a name for himself.
I know. He's got motivation. I like that. I love that. Actually, that might work.
I love that it says yes. Mm.
Ooh, that's not like something Spock would say.
Yeah, that's
What do you say?
yeah,
Damn
that
you, sir? I
mhm.
don't know about that.
I guess he used some of them colorful metaphors that he learned from the previous movie.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so there's a backstory for that. Yes, okay. Oh man,
Oh, y'all done pissed off the Ouija board.
yeah. Is Cybok somewhere in there? Oh boy.
Well, it's gone now.
Oh.
Dude, I don't blame you. Although I will say this is more entertaining than Acolyte, definitely. I mean,
Oh yeah,
like I can find stuff to like in this.
yeah, yeah. I think that's the thing is that some things have like a little bit of good, a little bit of like bad or
Mm-hmm.
funny or whatever or
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous. Oh boy. I apologize.
Good. Now you can go back to shooting trash. Spock.
Aw. That's right.
Not in front of
And the
the
clan.
I like that with each successive movie, the way that Spock's character evolves.
Yeah, yeah.
He's not
Well,
as straight up and down. He's, kind of like stretches, stretches the limits of things.
mhm.
No Romulan ale. Oh, that's illegal in the Federation.
Now David Warner has played a lot of different characters though
Hmm.
uh, in Star Trek.
Hmm. I had some friends who would cosplay as
Oh,
Klingons,
yeah?
man. Be
Ooh,
down to the bad left.
ooh, the real one. Ooh, ooh, look at him.
Hmm.
Yeah, he lost a brother,
Yeah, that's true. He did.
and he was actually a good person that got caught up in
Hmm.
the crazy.
Hmm. Yeah,
Ooh,
we do.
hmm. Oh, they're camping again. Oh, Lord.
Oh, what is it with the
What?
camping
What? Oh,
thing?
gosh. Who is it that likes camping?
So I can't stand camping. I didn't even like
Oh,
doing it as a Girl Scout, but
I
I
think,
had to.
yeah, I think we're twins because I, I don't like, I mean, look, I can do it, but I don't like doing it.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to.
Man,
Yeah, it's like I know how to pitch a tent. I know how to use a compass to get around. Know how to start a campfire, daggone it, but I just didn't. It's not my idea of a fun time.
mm-mm-mm. No, not with the bugs and the mosquitoes and the bears
Mm-hmm.
possibly around,
God.
coyotes, depending on where you're at, snakes.
Wild horses running through, having to go to the bathroom in the woods and stuff.
Oh, man.
Not fun. Only fun
But
camping is on a beach. That's all.
oh, yeah. Ooh, okay, now we're talking.
Oh, Matthew
Oh
Marcello says,
my gosh.
I respect, oh, wait a minute. I respect anybody who likes camping, but not for me, LOL.
Oh, Matthew, yeah, you kindred spirits. Yeah.
Hey, Monkey Jeebus. Good to
Oh,
see you.
hi,
Good to
Matthew.
see you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
it's like it was an okay. I don't know. It's like it was an okay film.
Yeah.
But just seemed very strange. Not strange, but I guess I'd call it like a one-off compared to the other Star Trek films. It's like it's not horrible.
Mm, yeah.
It's not horrible. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it like a 6.
That's pretty good. I know that you usually um, do a lot lower than I do. I usually give more, a higher number. So I would give it like a 7, 7.5 for idea. Because there is something really interesting there. There's a nice conversation about belief and, so the cyborg character was not fleshed out in the proper order.
Yeah.
We should have seen the vision. We should have seen what it was that got him so excited and understand that he was actually a good person. And the threat should be what would be the consequence if they didn't do, if we didn't follow Cyborg Bach.
Mhm.
And I think they wanted to have that mystery box, like, well, who is Cyborg? What is he? Is he the bad guy? Or, um, and that is the biggest issue I can see with even modern cinema is like this mystery box. Like you have characters doing stuff and you don't understand what they're
Yeah.
doing. And then even like after you've seen the movie and you see like the character what they're doing, it still doesn't add up because it would have been just easier to just tell us like, hey, he saw a vision that could save the universe and solve all the problems in the universe, solve, death, dying, disease, all that stuff. I'm doing a better job of creating that than the movie did. Do you know what I mean? By just saying those things out loud. Like,
Mhm.
what is so important about him seeing this vision of God that he saw? And we still didn't really get that answer at the end of this movie, which is sad. And it would have really enhanced the movie if we had gotten that like right up front. Uh,
Yeah, it's like even if he would have seen him, like, say, he sees this vision or he has this vision or that he keeps having these visions and you see like piece by piece these mysteries of,
oh yeah.
you have to come out to this particular wherever this location is that you need
Hmm.
to go to, but kind of continuing to reinforce or keeping us hooked like a good mystery, because that's what a good mystery
Exactly.
does,
Yeah.
right? It
Yes.
keeps you hooked, and you're just like, I have to find out what's happening.
Hmm.
but it's like with Cyborg's character, yeah, it's just it needs more fleshing. It needed more fleshing out.
Mhm.
It needed more showing us why should we care that Cyborg is obsessed with
Mhm.
finding
Yeah.
Chakra Cree. What is it about it? I mean, they talk about it, but there's there's nothing to show us what Chakra Cree is, even if they
Yeah, like
technically know.
that should be like the first sentence of the movie is like shockery is whatever. But so we understand, okay, this is the thing that that we are aspiring to or we understand. Could even have started out being on Vulcan and two little Vulcan boys are at class and they're like their teacher is saying the legend of Shakari is a wonderful place, blah blah blah, and so we get right away, ah, this is legends, this is built into their society. So we don't find out like 30 minutes in, oh yeah, Shakari, you know.
Right.
Like what? I'm like what? What's that?
You have to make us either want or
Yeah,
not want them to find it, but you have to give us that.
yeah, yeah,
You have to give us that little bit of, you have to give us that hook
hmm,
to keep us interested. So it's like
yeah,
it wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It was just kind of there. Yeah, and I feel like this too, Matthew Marcillo. It's like the script. It just doesn't feel like it was done.
polished, yeah.
Like it was okay. It's good to go. It kind of feels like not quite done. Like
Yeah. Yeah, like, did you feel like some of the dialogue was like, "Okay, we like this dialogue, we're gonna put it somewhere," and so it just is wedged into some place in the movie, and you're like,
mhm,
"Okay, well, this is also a nice, patch of dialogue, also wedged in the story somehow," and not feeling like it really um, had a good flow or really rounded out the story in a proper way. Also, some of
mhm,
that flowery language or some of that stuff could have been reduced in order to make a cohesive story work. You don't need your character to say five monologues that blows everybody's mind. You may need just one, but a cohesive story to just feel like it flows in
mhm.
the right way. But we definitely need more Cybok. Yes, he's yeah.
Yeah, we do. We
He,
do. It's just like if you give us this character we've never met before, you need to give us a reason why we want to find out
mhm.
who he is and what he's up to.
'Cause in many ways, he is the main character and he is driving the story. So we should spend more time with him than anybody else, and then spend secondly more time with Fox since he has a lot in common. Well, most of the time
Mhm.
we're looking at James T. Kirk's mug, and we shouldn't,
Yeah.
and it's like we don't okay. I love myself some James T. Kirk, but we didn't need that. And in an effort to put a horror in the story, they have her dance seductively on a hilltop. Interesting, but definitely not a story element, really. It's just some how is she involved in the story? She's not
Hmm.
involved in the story. So I just I think there's a lot of problems in it. But there's like I said, about this idea of philosophy and talking
Yeah.
about belief and how some people can really take belief to the next level and risk everything and hurt other people even though that's not their intention.
Hmm.
That's pretty cool to explore, and they almost did it. It just kind of fell apart, but the end was exciting.
Yeah. The end really was.
Yeah, it was
When
exciting.
he's talking to him, and he's like, "Oh, it's good to see you," and it's kind of just like, you're listening to the entity talk and you're kind of like, something don't seem quite right. And
Mhm.
Kirk's like, I have a question. Well,
Yeah.
thank you. Somebody's finally going to ask, somebody's finally going to ask the question. So I think that part was written
Oh, yeah.
well.
They
And
did
there's
this
a
is great.
couple, yeah, exactly. It is. Even though I love the scene of when McCoy,
Oh, yeah,
you know,
yeah. Great.
decides to let his father go. I mean, that was done perfectly. That is a great breathable moment to
Mhm.
feel the feelings and the gravity of what was going on.
Mhm,
So that
mhm.
part was paced absolutely perfectly.
Yeah, I
It's only an
love
hour and
it.
40 minutes. Yeah, I noticed that. Notice that. And
Yeah.
Matthew Marcillo says, William Shatner, I believe, said in an interview the script and pre-production was rushed for an 89 release date. Plus, they cut the budget, so that may explain why the
Mm.
film felt not completely finished.
Mhm.
When did, let's see, I want to check something. When did Star Trek The Next Generation begin?
89.
87.
Oh, 89. Okay, 87. I thought it was 89.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So that in a way would make sense because when these other Star Trek movies 1 through 4,
Mhm.
when they were around, there wasn't a new television show.
Yeah.
So with Next Gen, which kicked off in 87, so the pre-production for this may have started around the same time or a little bit after that same time. All of a sudden, Paramount doesn't have all this money to just dedicate to another Star Trek film. They've
Okay.
got production going on Next Gen.
Okay, so okay, in the beginning, when we first heard the Star Trek, um, opening theme, was that Next Gen's theme? Because I was like, "Wait a minute, that sounds like I must be hallucinating. That sounds like Next Gen's theme." Or
That's a good point.
I
You
thought
might
I
be right.
thought so, because I was like, "Something sounds off about this theme." I was like, "Is this Next Gen's theme?" Um, which is, like, part of the reason why there might have been some disconnect for people. They're like, "Okay, what's going on?" Because the brain picks up on these small little things. Um,
Mm.
it's
Sadako
the
says
same,
the same thing.
as a motion picture. Okay, maybe there was it just felt Next Generation to me the
But
way it
I
was,
think
like,
it's the Next Generation theme by Gary's. Wasn't it written by the same person? I think Jerry Goldsmith. He did the original one, right? And the Next Gen took the Star Trek. Okay, thank you. All
"Oh,
right.
okay, thanks, Bonzo."
Okay.
That's
That
yeah,
solves that
that's
solves
why,
that
that's why. Got
question.
it. Yeah, that's why.
Okay. But I think that had a lot to do with it because now all of a sudden they weren't doing a film.
Mhm.
They were doing episodic television. And this wasn't like 8 episodes in a season. Usually a season is like 20 some odd episodes that that they've been doing. So that may be the reason why they cut the budget
Because
for
see,
that one.
a lot of this looked like television camera work and
Agreed.
television, like, special effects, like, it really felt like, "Oh, we were watching an episode." I think the one thing that made it feel big was, of course, having the old cast there, but I I just
Mm.
it just had that feel like, "Oh, this could have been one of the episodes or a three-part episode." Um, and, I would totally buy it. But, yeah, it's still good. I like it, on the most part. It's just
Mhm.
those critiques that we have, and, um this is as bad as I would want my Star Trek. Anything
Yeah,
worse than this, it's like, "Okay, now we can, you know, put a now we can hang it up on a coat rack."
yeah,
And
I agree.
it did get pretty bad, so, um
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it was the
It's very
two
close.
2009 movie. I that one, uh, it's I can't describe how disappointed I was in that movie. I mean, it looked great though. It was like, all the bells and the whistles were on there, the acting was fantastic, the cast, the special effects, but the storyline was just, something I just did not enjoy at all. So,
And what was this for 2009?
this is the, 2009 Star Trek, the reboot, if you will, when they went back in time, and
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I forgot the name of the timeline, the Kelvin timeline they created,
Mhm.
which,
Yeah, I was
they
like, "What the
need to
heck is
take that
that?"
back. Yeah. Yeah, no, 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 you don't look, time travel is sacred, okay? When you start bringing out time travel, and then recasting all the characters, it was like,
I loved Carl Urban.
"Oh,
I
yeah,
did.
yeah,
I
he was
loved
great,
Carl Urban,
he was
but
great."
it was something that didn't need to be rebooted. It really didn't.
Huh,
And I went and saw it just because pure morbid curiosity. I wanted to see it, but after that, I was like, I'm done. I just no. I
yeah.
just didn't. I
I
just
think they just shoulda
didn't.
just went into the future, the next generation of,
Mhm.
beyond the next generation, and then, uh, not go back in time, and then make it more advanced in the past than it was in the future. Like, there's so many problems. One day, I'm just gonna go to town on that movie and just, like, it'll be like 3 hours of me talking about that movie and what did not work. It's just a lot.
I I think it's just that I don't like time travel being used as a failsafe, as a plot device.
Yeah,
To me, that seems
you
extremely lazy. It's
yeah.
not something that's used very frequently, and they just overuse it. So it's
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of like it's it's like time travel and the multiverse. Those are two
It
that
can be fun if you're doing, like, 1 episode and then you're going back to your normal thing, but
mhm,
if it's like, "Okay, now we're gonna hang out here for 3 movies, and then TV shows and everything is gonna just spawn out of this," it's like, "Oh, man, come on.
mhm. I
You ran
don't
out of
mind the
ideas."
reboot. Yeah. Yeah, it's like it was okay, but to me it just kind of felt like apocrypha in a way. It's just I don't know, mostly because I can't stand J.J. Abrams. So anyway, I
Well,
could I just didn't. I just didn't. Oh, well, folks, thank you so much for hanging out with us for this watch party of Star Trek 5, The Final Frontier. Next Saturday, guess what we're watching? My favorite one next to Wrath of Khan, and that would be Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country.
yes.
That one,
Ah.
that is my absolute again, next to, you know, Wrath of Khan, who I did not know who Khan Noonien Singh really was at all. So I didn't know the backstory or anything with that one. But with Star Trek 6, I knew what was going on. So that could not wait to watch that. So please do come back with us next
Yeah.
Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern to enjoy that.
Mhm.
So, Retro Nerd Girl, please let the people know where they can find you.
Oh, yeah. You can find me right here on YouTube. My channel is Retro Nerd Girl, and I review a lot of retro movies, old movies from as far back as you can go. And I also do watch parties on Saturdays before I come over here to hang out with Lorena Creole. So I hope to see you over there one of these days. And next week, Lorena Creole will be joining me for the watch party for um, Raiders of the Lost Ark, which I will also be having a special guest, David I'm sorry, Douglas A. Burton, who is going to do sort of like a little. He's going to do a little spiel for it. So we're going to go to class a little bit for him. So that'll be great. That'll be a
Oh,
lot of fun.
I'm so excited that
Um,
Raiders of the Lost Ark. I have such great memories about that film. So I cannot wait to watch that on your channel next Saturday. So folks, please do make sure you're subscribed to Retro Nerd Girl. She's an awesome channel. Link to her channel is in the description. So make sure that you are subscribed to her. Because if you're not subscribed, why are you not subscribed? You subscribe to her channel.
yeah, and I hope you. Oh, by the way, I did. Somebody mentioned it in a Monkey Jeebus mentioned that I hit 8K. Finally, it was like this is so hard.
So when's the 8K celebration? When's that going to be? When's that going to
Well,
be?
I'm not gonna do one. I'll. I think I just had my 8-year anniversary, so I'm
Ah,
like,
okay. Okay.
so that was like in its whole thing. But
Okay.
maybe next week we'll do something special on the watch party. But yeah, that's been really awesome. But while you guys are at, if there's any new people here who has not subscribed to Lorena Creole, I hope you do so immediately. One of the best channels on YouTube.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you. Let's see. As for me, let's see. Like I said, my sister's going to be in town next week, so I'm like doing a whole lot of
Oh,
getting stuff ready for her visit. But so that's why tomorrow night, no Welcome to Florida. However, tomorrow for channel members at 2 p.m. we'll be watching Axel F. And then, of course, at a little after 9, I think like 9:30, we're going to be watching House of the Dragon episode 4. So I'm kind of taking a little bit of a break. Sometimes you got to do that in this
oh yeah.
in this game here. So yeah, whole lot is coming up. Theme park streams are coming up next week. So make sure you guys are subscribed for that. So with that said, folks, we're going to roll on out of here. Thank you, as always, for supporting us with these watch parties on my channel, for supporting Retro Nerd Girl over on her channel, and we will see you next time.
Take
Bye.
care.